Yo. Oi. All right, all right, all right. I got my video capture card. And so now, finally, I can save my phone from the horror of potential meltdown from this dadgum game, right? So PlayStation has been moved to under my desk. I'm gonna have to go buy another table. So I guess it's a trip to IKEA this weekend because today's a holiday. So Saturday, it's a holiday today in Switzerland. So yeah, I need to go to IKEA, buy a new desk or a new little table over here. I think I got a little stand. Maybe that'll work. But anyway. What's up, Key? What's up? Key? What do you mean about time? I've been here. I've been here every day. What are you talking about? Oh, if you're talking about time for the PlayStation, that's facts. That is facts. I was tired of I I'm still old school, and so I hate not hate. I don't think order online first thing. And I keep going to like the electronic stores because I want to hold it, I want to grab it, I want to look at it. And I've been to four different stores and they're all like, "Oh, well, we just ordered it," or "Oh, it'll be in a week," or whatever. Or if you order it now, blah blah blah. You're about to give up on 7? Why? What happened? And then finally, I just ordered it online, and of course, I ordered it, and then less than 12 hours later, it was at my door. Why are you giving it up? Why are you giving it up? Why are you giving it up? I will say I'm a little bit burned out. I will say that, but I'm already moving towards building other teams. So I guess you got through Act 13, and now I guess you're not gonna try the time space junction. That's not gonna be it. I will say some of the dungeons I don't even want to look at, because that spider dungeon is a pain in the ass, and I don't know why you only have 5 minutes to do the Gila dungeon at level of hell, but whatever. I did it. I cleared it once, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that no more. I can feel your pain. I'm still loving it. I'm still loving it, but I could understand the grindy nature of it. Yeah. Oh, you're maxed everywhere? Like, what team power do you have? Actually, let me go ahead because I started crafting some of the other gear. One of which I want to put on Diane so I can get that breaker debuff thingy. 76k. Okay, I'm not there yet. And I will say, just to be fair to you, um, there have been like some moments lately where, and I've been just basically straight lining this game into my veins for like a month, where I'm just kind of like, man, I'm tired. Maybe I should hop on Madden for a little bit of a break and just like rest because I do it on the PlayStation, mobile, everything else. I'm leaning back into Bleach a little bit more into Marvel Strike Force, just to get a little bit of a break from it. I might like, to your point, just take a pause and then just start doing like dailies and then coming back to it instead of maybe grinding so hard. But another point is that I also like building these guides and stuff. So it's a different goal for me. I think if it was straight gameplay and I wasn't trying to make videos and whatnot, I think I would probably be I might not have played it so intensely, but I would, yeah, it might have been more of a struggle. Let me first. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Wait, who is your primary team then? Because I guess I'll try to steal some knowledge from you before you decide to disappear. All right. So, by the way, just randomly. Oh, does the image of the game look much clearer when, like, today versus other days that I would stream? Is it coming out clearer? I hope to God it is. Because I know when I was doing the videos for the guides it was, but just trying to make sure. All right, anyway. Yep. Why am I doing that? Wait, that's not it. Let me see. Audio volume. Still good. See, here's the other problem too. Now I'm a little bit. I'm kind of way too relaxed. Now I'm like leaned back in my chair and everything. Now I'm just really comfortable. Let me. All right. Up here. Oh, there's a lot of folks getting some stuff engraved. I did this for Diane. Yeah. And it's supposed to be this one. Each hit with a special attack on an enemy affected by Breaker decreases normal skill cooldown by 14%. This is the one I wanted to do. Okay. Just making sure. This makes her look like, and this is only in my head now because I was talking to a friend about this. This reminds me of Brienne from Tarth, from Game of Thrones. That's what that looks like to me. Those numbers suck, but anyway, special attack damage increase and all that jazz. Cool. Equip, and that's that. All that work, all that grinding this morning for that. Okay, we'll see. But yeah, the idea or what I have been doing, I still regret saying, "Hey, this game isn't so grindy." Yeah, it is. All I've been doing now is, and I've had fun with it, is trying to build this Earth team that I should not be. I will almost curse online. That spider dungeon is just hell, and I do not like it. Not even a little bit. Um, don't even like dealing with it on any level. What was I doing next? Other masteries. Okay. Think that's yeah. So basically, what I did was I built up my primary team or whatever it is of Jericho, Meliodas, Elaine, and Escanor is there, but he's just kind of there. I don't even pull him out to do anything until I need to heal my team up. I'll use him in Abyss, in that Abyss, not the Abyss challenge, the Gallon challenge, a lot more because that is so skewed to him. Just, yeah, that's so skewed to him. But other than that, I don't really use him that much if it's a serious battle. Then I started building this Earth based team with Daisy and Diane as their like center points. Elaine and Manny just seem to be like good to have on either side, always. Um, it feels as though Diane builds that burst gauge really, really fast herself, and then that energy charge from Daisy does turn her into a pretty powerful nuke. So that's my second team. And the next thing I wanted to do, and this is what I mean by like my approach is going to be different than yours. I'm going to see it differently. The next thing I wanted to do was do a guide on the elemental stuff because I did not realize how different it was from element to element. Like I remember them talking about it in the tutorial that was forever long, but I didn't realize how different it was, and it's very different. So that'll be a step two. Hold up, let me get this over here. Bet, and then we can go. I can't do that, can I? Sup, Gojo? We're trying to find a way to maybe keep Key happy with Seven Deadly Sins. Key, have you tried the time space junction yet? I wanted to try that, and I know I'm gonna die immediately, but I wanted to see what that was like. I'm terrible at it. Gojo, have you tried that too? All right, there we go. What was next? We have her. We have the masteries, and then the other switch. All right, that thing I got new. You didn't clear it yet? Not even once? Okay. I haven't even tried it, and I know I'm not gonna clear it, so there's no doubt about that. But I do want to give it a shot and see how much. What is your team power to, by the way? I'm trying to get a gauge on like where I am in the game right now. Barrier efficiency. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that with you. Let's see. Yeah, you were talking about that yesterday. Oh, so did he finally clear it with the 3-star thing though, or is he still stuck with it being just at what I think you said like 2 minutes and 40 seconds, 70K. Okay, my team is at 65. So, and the funny thing is at 65, I'm not even really. Maybe that's what I should be focusing on, but I've been focusing on doing another team, like more diversifying my team as opposed to like building up one single team. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Yeah, 3-star clear. Okay. All right. Well, at least it provided a challenge, like for an in-game player like that. Did you notice what his team power was when he cleared it under 2 minutes? Because I remember asking you that, but you didn't see what it was. But yeah. Okay, so back. Oh, I get to get some more star fragments. That's fine. 1 minute 30. I just don't see me ever being able to do that, which is wild. Oh, she has a helmet. That is kind of cool. If it was anybody but Diane, I would keep that helmet on. I didn't know that there were helmets and stuff. Okay, well only for her, I guess. Maybe Escanor has a helmet on his. Nah. All right. Anyway. What was next? I need to do their masteries. I even had a list of stuff. That's the other thing too. There's so much stuff for this game to do. I had to do the revived whatever, and then masteries for Diane and Daisy, and then I'll go into building, doing a guide for them, but I won't do the guide today. And this gold is scarce. So let me go have a look at what that thing is. Because I genuinely haven't even looked at it yet. I've walked up on it and then turned around immediately. Is there like not a healing something or another around here? I'm genuinely terrified of it. Got played P5 Escanor right now after 20 pulls P6. Oh, so you haven't even reached the guaranteed limit yet. Okay. Mine is P4, I think. Completed 2 of his masteries and I pulled him twice. So mine is P4 right now. Where is it? Over there. Okay. Yeah, I got one pull and then one other. Then I reached the guarantee. So P4. I don't know that I'm going to finish his mastery. He's okay. Let me ask you: are you impressed with Escanor to this point? Because I'm not. Like, there's some good qualities. Don't get it twisted, but he is very, very specific and niche to his area. Like, I thought he would be a monster in the spider dungeon, and he is not. Especially when the spider is jumping all over the damn place. So the fire that he's putting down to like burn her is just sitting in one spot while she's on the other side of the screen. Escanor, Gila, Chiyote, and Daisy to clear it once, and another team with Escanor, Gila, Meliodas, and Manny. Okay. The Meliodas, Manny, Gila, and Escanor. I pulled off of the Escanor Meliodas team is slower. But Meliodas is a better damage dealer. That's surprising. All right, so let's go back to time space junction. I don't even know what I'm looking for. If anybody else is watching this thinking like, oh, he's gonna tell us how to do it. No, I'm not. No, I am not. I'm about to suck at this. I am not a good player. I am building everything and trying to figure it all out. Okay. So, like, for example, I have 65,000. This says the minimum is 74. So, yeah. This is not going to go well. Don't know how I hurt myself. Okay, so recommended characters. I do not have King. I do have Manny and Escanor. Set to team. Oh, well, this is a stupid way to build it. Set to team. Who else? Well, that's the thing. Using Escanor, Daisy, Manny, and Gila. Why Daisy? I mean, she could be the nuke, but Meliodas not recommended character, which is why he deals less damage. Okay. See, if I can't use Meliodas and my team power drops by like 10,000. For this, I use Manny, Daisy, Melly, and Gila. Gila. Okay. Okay. I should okay. You know what? I'm gonna go in with Meliodas, knowing that is a bad idea. Just to see, because again, I do not believe I'm going to beat. In fact, it's not I don't believe, I will not beat this. This is not something that's going to happen right now. Albeit Meliodas on this team feels stupid because then there's nobody there to build the burst gauge. Yeah. Well, I thought she was, because she is the thing, and I definitely can't bring her in on this. She is the thing that helps Escanor build up his burns and all that other jazz without getting into the full details of the kit. But I did like Escanor just felt like man to me, so I switched the approach. And went towards the Earth team because they seemed like they would be more fun. Daisy gets 15% crit damage with her new engraving, 6 to 10% crit chance. The boss has darkness and fire weakens. Wait, are you talking about for time space? You're talking. I think you're talking about Gallon. No. This one is trying to go to the time space junction, which I'm going to lose. So it doesn't. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. Yeah. Let me see. Honestly, where do they tell you about the weaknesses? Oh, this is gonna suck, isn't it? All right. Over under me not surviving this at all. Oh, you're not supposed to be out there right now. You aren't either. All of my things are mixed up. All of my positions are messed up. Oh, she's literally doing 10 and okay, that's not okay. He's doing 125 and 1500. We are already down to half a life bar. All right, Escanor, let's see if you can help us. Yep, did. That lasted less than 30 seconds. Let's see. Albeit I am mixed. I know and I can't even change it here. I need to exit real quick. Because I have this very, very specific way of doing things. It's dumb, I know. Left and right gets out my attackers, my DPS, and then up and down get my support out. And so having it mixed up like that really screwed with me. It really, really screwed with me. But as I said, I won't be clearing this. I got Gila. Yeah, that's what I was developing. I think I even did a guide on it with no, I put her in the guide that I did for Escanor, where like the rapier is like not as good as dual blades in terms of speed, but basically they are. And so you can stack up so many like buffs and debuffs and the burst gauge a lot just to increase damage. So she was good. She was good. I need to do more grocery shopping in like the video game sense. I just grocery shopped in the real life sense. So no, she was good. I'm not gonna deny that. She was really, 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 really good. Okay, so let's see if I can die less fast this time. First of all, Elaine is supposed to be in the front as she always is supposed to be because she's Elaine. Yay, switch. And then I guess Escanor is supposed to be the damage dealer in this scenario. But it feels as though it would be better if he just survived. I do have Gila, but I don't have her geared up at all. We're not going to win. I'm just going to try it again. We're not going to win. I will shift some focus over to Gila, though. But we're not going to. This was never going to be a, hey, how do I beat this with a 65K team? Then you don't. You just die promptly. At least I can use dash. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm taking damage as I'm hitting it. Move, 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 move. Dead. Oh, did I make it? No, I think I made it last time that time. Oh my gosh. Oh, the new outfit, the one that's built off of the essence from Galland. But I will say this. I mean, maybe yeah, the it does give building for burst gauge, but even without that, she was building that burst gauge pretty damn fast. You beat it with 60K team. It's just about good team composition. What was your team? The team composition you had was what now? Oh, so it was Manny, Daisy, Melly, and Gila. Okay, that's what you used. The twisted. I did want to craft that anyway, though. I did want to craft that anyway, though. Well, let's pull out. Ouch, my neck. Okay. Well, and I do have. What do you mean retry? Get out of here. I do want to farm Galland a lot more too, but I need to figure out how to beat him on the abyss side of things as well. Okay. Let's go to hero. And what was I doing with Keela? What was up with her masteries? I did not. Yeah, so you even see I did the masteries of her lance. At first, I was using her sword and shield. Like before Escanor was even a thing, I was using her sword and shield, and then now it was rapier because it was so incredible. And I wanted to use this one, which is just the SR weapon, but I wanted to use this one, not use it, but go ahead and craft the SSR version. Manny for crit damage, yep. Gila for burst, yep. Melee for damage, and then Daisy for crit damage buff. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, so we'll come back to it because also I need to, like I said, I need to do grocery shopping. I've been so heavily focused on the masteries for others that I have not looked at anything in terms of gathering. Oh, that and the mining, because you guys warned me of this. I think it was Gojo and Flint who warned me of this, and it's true. Damn, platinum mining is important. No? Yeah, platinum mining is like the most important. That's like insane. How much you need to do platinum stuff. How much platinum you'll need for everything. Like all of it. So there's the bottleneck. If you can cause enough damage to 3-star something with the 60K team, then that needs to be a video on YouTube. That needs to be a video on YouTube for real. All right. This is shifting plans. Oh yeah, I don't either. It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like it's not like there's a few things that I try to go at every day. Platinum is not a try, it's a do. You know what I mean? But like it's still ridiculous amounts of platinum. Oh, and by the way, I realized how expensive that damn mining thing is. This crack open mines in just 30 in just one button push. That is ridiculously expensive. So you know what? I'm just keeping my explore this thing. This is so many materials I have to gather, and I'm sure I could if I took the time, whatever. Or I could just keep using Dreyfus because he one shots the mining stones, whatever, the ore or whatever. So I'll just keep using Dreyfus. And if I happen to get to these numbers to make this thing one day, forever ago, sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not all of that. It's just the amount of time I'd have to do. I just use Dreyfus. He one shots everything. He cracks all the ores open just like that. So it's that would have been a nice, cool thing, but I'm not doing that. So yeah, y'all can keep it. Next. So I was already doing the. Oh no. That's what I wanted to worry about. I'm still short on that, and I've already done these, so they can be removed in preparation for building that team. The next one that I need to do is that one, which isn't that far off. It's not crazy. Never gonna craft them over. That's not platinum though, right? That's silver. That better not be platinum. I thought it was silver. Yeah, it's not. It's not platinum. It's silver that you have to use to do it. But oh, you mean you're never crafting the workbench? Because the workbench I think costs 60, and I could kind of see your point, except for the fact that I can craft these materials, and that's just awesome. Like being able to craft these things is great, which I have not done yet. And someone did say I needed to look at the Twisted Thought accessory. Yeah. These Twisted Thought accessories for Gila, which I have enough to craft this thing. I think I have a few of these. The platinum, that's a pain. Yeah. These earrings up at the top that I need to create. Sure. So 30 sunstone alloy. One sunstone alloy takes two plat. Does it? I haven't crafted any sunstone stone alloy yet, actually, because I hadn't even looked at that stuff yet. Dog. Okay, well that if I was saying maybe before, I'm damn sure saying no now. Forget it. No, forget it. It was a no before. It's a hell no now. That's not happening, bruh. That's not happening. No who chance. Okay, they can keep it. They can keep it. I can even remove it from this whole because I even put it up there like who knows. One day maybe I'll look at it and do it. Maybe nah, bruh. We can go ahead and remove that. That's never gonna be an option. Okay, we can keep it off the books. Dreyfus is goaded. He'll keep it. He'll just stick on my little explore team, and that's all I need. That is all I need. Okay, so then next up, uh, I don't necessarily. Okay, so this grimoire is supposed to be crafted for Daisy. All right, I need to go after the. This is gonna be grindy. I need to go after the elements or the whatever you call them, the items to get their masteries complete for Daisy and Diane. I will say this, y'all can feel a different way about it. I do love the Earth team where I basically have Diane stacking up that burst gauge and then have Daisy come in and use her ultimate and nuke the out of anybody who's there. It is fun. And I thought it wasn't working until I changed world levels and I saw how efficient it was. And so now that's why I'm building it up like this. Because it is fun. Let's see. I can't believe that mining thing is so expensive. That is crazy. Like I said, I was already saying no to it, but like, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? I think that's a strictly Wales item, and for them to have bragging rights to say that they have it, because I don't understand. unless I'm in game and I'm just looking for stuff to do, I don't understand the value in it when you have literally a SR character that you get for free and it's always popping up when you pull for stuff that does almost the same exact thing. Like that mining machine can like sorry, I have to drink an energy drink because lately I've just been so tired on the streams. Um like that mining thing I think can do two at once or three at once if they're close. So I just do three punches with Dreyfus. What are we doing? Why would I yeah, no. Good. Well, was he impressed? Because oh, that cost is so expensive. And the funny thing is even if they brought down the cost, they make the people who actually did craft it pissed off. And then if they were like, oh well, we'll give you the resources back, and it's like it's not about the resources. I spent 5 hours grinding for this crap. If you manage to do that, or I spent X amount of money on this crap, you can kiss my ass. Like, why would you? That price point is way, way, way too high. And that was before the platinum. That was before I realized about the platinum thing. Okay, well, it is what it is. What can I say? Every game's gonna have its flaws. This is a big one. I was never gonna craft it anyway, but just keep giving me more evidence. Just keep stacking more and more and more reasons. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. All right. So that just makes me laugh so much. It made me forget what I was about to do. Because it's not like this isn't laughing at a person. And I said it about the content creation thing anyway. Is like, let me mess up my account and then tell you what to do and what not to do. I didn't need to like waste the resources on that to tell you guys not to do that thing and just get drivers. But at the same time, it's just like more and more and more. It's just, not evidence, but it's like, poor dude. Like, damn, bro. I feel for you. That should not have happened to you at all. Okay, so I would complete the masteries on. Also, I need some gold. I would complete the masteries on Daisy. That would bring her up to a representative level. At least for my like current balancing of things. Then I would do. Hey, while you guys are here, I'll ask the question. Um, Daisy, I decided to go gauntlets and nunchaku, and the axe sounds like it would do some serious damage, but I don't see where I could build the burst gauge. If any, not Daisy, Diane. If any of you have Diane, let me know how you built her. It doesn't teleport you to the mining locations, and the AOE takes so much time. You know what's funny? And it sounds stupid. I never expected it to teleport me to the mining locations. That would have been a really, really, really cool thing. Wait, the mini golem pet. What does he do? Does he do the mining thing? What does a mini golem pet do? Let me know. And this is gonna sound so stupid. So since Kins is kind of new to this or to my stream or whatever, just gonna let you know I'm gonna ask a lot of stupid questions because I am newer to the game. What's up, Ryu? Random YouTube user. How have you been? Labor Day feels nice for real when we can chill and have some rest. But did you get creepy hair? No, no. Did you see my video? I put out a whole entire video about like I'm not pulling for him for like three reasons. One, he's creepy, and then on top of creepy, more creepy. He's very creepy. Two, Grimjow. I've completed like building him for the most part. I like him. I love him. I like him. I love him. Three, I'm still pulling for Aizen, and the more and more and more I see like how devastating Aizen is, and since they don't have any kind of PvP content, I do that where I'm having to compete with somebody else. I do not see a need to pull for creepy dude. Still not. And if I get Aizen, I don't think it's gonna happen in the next like 2 or 3 days. But if I get Aizen to like B6, I'm gonna. You knew. What made you know that? All right, yeah, he does mining if you are near the. So it doesn't even take you to the mining spots. I'm mainly using the Chaku for Diane as the healer. Okay, sensor passive is when it hits. Okay, yeah, that's the idea. It was the gauntlets were for burst damage or burst gauge building when I'm doing her as a sub DPS, and then the Nunchaku would be probably, and it's gonna sound wild, it would be so I'm using either her or Escanor as the healer because all I'm doing with and tell me if I'm crazy, outside of the time space thing or maybe Galland, that boss, if Escanor is on the team, he's literally just a healer. I will run around whatever dungeon, and then when my health gets low, I'll pull him out, start tagging up people, get the burns out there, get our heals, and then pull back, put Jericho and Meliodas back in. Oh, you have a limited time to clear it? Well, yeah, man, they made Eisen busted as he should be. Yeah, he should be. There's no reason why that guy who is responsible for Waco Mundo in the first place should not be more busted than everybody else in that dadgum universe. And by universe, I mean Waco Mundo. But like, yeah, he's supposed to be busted. So they did it right. And him being busted means I'm not chasing down creepy dude. Y'all can keep him. Let's go fight this guy real quick while we're just over here chit chatting. Oh my god! I thought after 3 months they give you another boss, but then the older one is still there. Does that make sense? I thought it was like, oh, you're gonna have this guy, but then you can go back for the other one or whatever. I really hurt like right here, and it's one of those. Anyway, let me quit complaining. I'm gonna go here real quick. Right now, we're just trying to get some materials for masteries and chit chat with the folks on stream, and potentially make fun of the games, both this one, Seven Deadly Sins, Funkul. I mean, damn it. Make fun of these games and their decision making. Nope. 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 And actually, you know what's funny? I think, well, no, she's not strong enough yet. Once I finish that last mastery on Diane, I want to try to put her in for Jericho and see what happens. Because it's not that I think she builds the burst gauge faster, but it feels like she might do. Like she's not doing a bad job of it. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, mother, bang. Boop, boop. All right. I have none of that. 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 Let's go back. All right. So here we go. Okay. So radiant pots are in sector 2 rewards. 3 radiant pots. What are radiant pots? Sorry, when you said Radiant, my brain completely farted and thought about that mediocre anime series Radiant. I think it was called Radiant. Hey, stop that. Jericho engraved gear. Jericho does burst in like 3 seconds. Wait a minute. Did I just screw up something on Jericho? I don't think so. I have like her first set of engraved gear. I don't think I have the whatchamahoosit. Let's just go there and travel real quick and find out. Let me find out. Sorry, I don't know why I went into a Mo 3 song. Well, no, I do. I do know why I like that song, but still though. I'm not in combat. It's a dude standing over there scared. Off me, bro. Okay, so it's a dude standing in the corner who's smart enough to know not to come catch these hands. But not to Marmos. Let me see real quick. Let me see. Because I don't think I did the first set of engraving with all the like regular gear. Just because, again, learning and whatnot. I did not look into Jericho because I was trying to diversify my like whole thing with the Earth team and make them stronger. Where you at, Jericho? There you are. You ain't fresh as on meals. Each back attack increases burst gauge by 20 and decreases cold burst by blah blah blah. Funnily enough, I just used this exact gear set to and the defense boost gain increases barrier efficiency. So yeah, if I'm running with the Lance, I just used this gear to build something on Diane. Like I think you guys saw me just do it. But it's fine now because now the way that this game works or the things that you can do with the new workbench is I can craft those now. So granted, it takes a lot of farming, but I guess I removed some of the luck element. All right. Well, I will. Hold up. There's so much because basically it's okay. Complete the second masteries for Diane, Daisy, and Gila. That's just for a power level thing, and then this is like the second engraved set for Jericho. There's so much stuff to do, and that was the thing where Key was saying that he was bored, and I get it. There's so much stuff to do, and but the problem is it's gonna sound bad. It's towards what goal at a certain point. But I think now time space junction has given people another goal, another boss to beat. So, and it's seemingly challenging because I can't last longer than 10 seconds there. So, yeah, that thing. All right, so I think oh, wait a second. Someone mentioned something about a golem and I asked the question, but I don't know that I got the answer to that question. One second. Let me go back up and be sure. Well, I know it was just to see what the question was. Yeah, even the mini golem pet is faster. So Gojo, you said this. Does the mini golem pet mine for you? Like, what does it do? Because again, like I've said before, me being new to this game, I didn't know that the pets did stuff for you. I just thought they were out chilling with you. Although it was just like an aesthetic thing where it's like, oh, I got a cactus walking next to me. I didn't know that was a thing. All right. Yeah, I have the regular like armor set on Gila, so she's not exactly. All right, so let's go back to these one. Oh, I gotta fight this guy. How many of these do I have? I need 9. I need 9 of those. Bag. Just throw it in the bag. And I have quite literally 1. Huzzah. What the fudge, man. And I never need these. I got 63 of these bags. I got 1 of that one. Like, come on, man. All right, anyway. Mm, mm. Okay. Let's go get you from that thing that's terrible. However, yeah, me too. He's okay. Let's have fun with that. Let's do that because I do like playing with Escanor with the Great Sword more. Apparently, energy drinks don't work to keep you awake. Or I use the drug known as caffeine so much in my coffee that drinking an energy drink is just kind of like that's cute. Hero. Don't know why I went back, but sure. All right, Escanor, let's go ahead and plop you down to using. I'm just curious now. It's level 50 versus level 40. That's why there's a power drop off. Hey, Heruf. Okay, so that is now the weapon in use. But then he changes into a DPS, which means I should probably run Gila. Let's change the team. I'm gonna keep this team the way that it was. First of all, um, and then I can go to my fire dungeon team. Which, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this before. Those spiders, fire does nothing. It does nothing. Um, so fire dungeon team was this Gila. I think first things first, I can switch this off to the great sword, and then let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any substitute for Manny or Elaine, but I really don't think that there is. Okay, so let us go to that boss. Oh, there you are. Already tracked you? Okay. Oh, the armor I'm using is for the great sword only. I'm gonna need to look at that. I can look at that now, right? Nothing's oh nope, stuff was attacking. All right. I'm gonna kill this dude real quick and then we'll go back to it. And that was one of the other things that I'm happy that they did. They started giving descriptions of the armor within the armor before you engraved it, because then you would just make stuff like I did and not know what it was for. Um, where you at? Where you at? Where you at, homie? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Nope, nope. Yep. Wait, he still has the axe. I didn't I change it to the great. Wait, what? You guys saw me change it to the great sword, right? Like I'm not crazy. You guys saw that, right? Hold up. I need to read that then, what you just wrote. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Okay. Nope. And then the first crit switches you to Escanor to do normal. Okay. Admittedly, that is remarkably weird to me and seemingly wholly undesirable. Hold up. I need to read what you said just to be sure that I'm not losing my mind. Oh yeah, he did. Okay. So the armor you are using is that is for great sword only. Charge magic, pence to points to full first for S axe Esca, and then first give crits, then switch to Escor, to do normal stack 12 support the spot normal. But okay, a little bit confused by what you're trying to say, Gojo. Oh, Kens, since you're new and you said you hate the arrow boss, I've already put this in my guide, but you tell me the boss in this game, like the regular like field boss and elite bosses. I know there's two different categories or whatever, but there's like five of those big bosses out in the open world, right? Ah, that's great for you streaming, right? There's five of those big bosses. You have Malbog, Scorpy, my brain is farting like a summer mug. Banacrow. What two am I missing right there in the middle of the map? What's going on with me right now? There's two that I'm missing in the middle of them. Oh, Gray Demon, Red Demon. What am I doing? Of those five, which one do you hate the most? And then of those other field ones, which one do you hate the most? Because for me, Malbog is I hate him. I hate him with a passion that burns with the intensity of 1,000 suns. And then for the other bosses, I hate that damn melody spirit woman thing. Like, no. I hate her. If you want to join VC, I can show you rotation. No video. You ask that every time. No. You can. Let's see. But which is the boss that you hate the most? I just got the PlayStation. Oh, I just got the PlayStation hooked up. I do not like having my. I do not like having my PlayStation on the floor. I know it's not a big deal, but it's like I don't like this. It needs to be on a table. I do not like this at all. Okay. Um. So next, going back up, we were gonna look at that armor thing for Escanor, because that what just happened about the weapon switching. I was misreading what you were talking about. I think. Oh no, it was equipped wrong. But I thought I pushed. Okay, that's fine. Then going to his armor. Each hit on a burned enemy inflicts 4 additional stacks of defense reduction caused by burn. Max 100 only while burn is active. Attacking a burned enemy increases holy damage by 24%. Ah, there's a whole lot of right there. You're right. The elite bosses aren't too bad for me, but the most annoying I'd say is the Gray Demon because of having that much fun. Yeah, I mean they're bad. They're fine now. I'm saying like the one that I go into it with Malbog, the Toad dude, and I'm so happy that he dies. You know what I mean? Like I should not have that much venom towards a video game character. Does that make sense? I don't like it. I do not like him. And then the other one is that Melody, the jellyfish mermaid woman, whatever the hell she's called, the beautiful spirit of something or another. I can't stand her either. I hate her too. Those are the two where it's like I love killing you. That I should not have this kind of feeling in my heart over like ones and zeros on a screen, but I do, and it's strong. How's your magic points before you go to the next boss? Okay. And arrow boss is definitely most annoying. So you think the arrow boss is the most annoying? I didn't find him. He's annoying. I don't know if I call him the most, but he is annoying. I give it. Yeah, doesn't need to charge magic for just world bosses. Oh no, but it's just learning rotations and stuff. This is Gojo, part of Gojo being part of the council, where it's like it's not just about me when I'm doing this stuff. It's not just about me beating something. It's about like I'm learning so that way I can be like, oh, here's a guide to beginners, and then I'll shout out Gojo, but yo, this is the thing from Gojo, this is the thing from Flint Fox. This they taught me how to do XYZ. So like you'll see today I'll be releasing a guide, a beginner's guide on I speak English words, elite bosses that are in the open world. And I'm just saying, like, hey, watch out for this rotation, watch out for that rotation, watch out when they do this move and that, just like little stuff to pass on. So it's not necessarily like what's the most efficient, like I'm strong enough to just overpower the world bosses. You know what I mean? It's more like he's trying to teach me, like, oh no, you do this, this, and this, and then this, and this, and then you get this. That's what he's trying to do. He's being helpful. Next. Yeah, so now back to that. Charging the match. This was something. Sorry, I'm gonna go to his kit. This was something that I had to figure out with Sorry, that would have been a grotesque burp into a microphone. That was, oh my God. A burp like that means I should never find love. That was gross. Damn. Oh, that was heavy. That came from my soul. You know what I mean? That was like, whoa. That was a lot. Man. Okay. All right. That was a lot. Okay. All right. Okay, we're good. The magic gauge build up. All right, so let's pull him over to the side and let's go ahead and pull out. Ugh. Wait a second. Oh, he's back. Wait a second. Okay. I keep saying wait a second and not making any comment as if I'm about to say something profound. There is not a damn thing of profound coming out. Axe until ultimate damage is increased on magic points. Yeah, 50 to 350%. Oh, but that's on Axe though. That's on Axe. Okay, I thought you meant. Oh, I thought you meant for the great sword. Um, Gens, I'll tell you this much. The thing, he humbled me from day one. That's why I have this hatred for him. Like from world level one, I was and I think Gojo and them were with me when I was like starting out and everything, where it was like, oh, I don't like Red Demon, but we're gonna get around Red Demon. Okay, cool. He was the easiest, and then Gray Demon, he was annoying, but I knew what to do. I could see the pattern, right? The frog, that whatever he is, from day one, I was like, I hate you. Like, I hate you. And every world level since then, I've been able to beat him fine without any problems, but it's still that world level one experience that's like still like I'm holding on to. There's other, I think, and maybe I've asked this question. I think it's a fun gamer question. Even if you've only played a few games, like some people would say, like Bowser from Super Mario Brothers, the first one, 1989 or 87, whenever the hell that came out, right? Here's a thing that you guys can maybe answer. Anybody else who's just lurking in the background. And I know I've asked it before, and I will ask it again. The video game boss or bosses, like the old school people will understand Mike Tyson Punch Out. That those bosses, things like that. Ninja Gaiden for Xbox when that came out like 2000, and it was this one boss at the very beginning. Like, what are you guys doing to us? The bosses in video games that hold a place in your mind and a hatred in your heart, where it's like, I will be an 80-year-old person on my deathbed and I will still say that Toad. You know what I mean? Like that. What is that boss for you? Any game. It doesn't have to be this one. Any game that you can think of where I said that and your first thought went to this, right? If you got one, let me know. I do have a moment like that, and I think it was Legend of Dragoon and Final Fantasy VII. They kind of did the same thing, where it was you had your main character, right? And then the villain comes in. Legend of Dragoon did it to me first, I think. And you've built your party. It's an RPG. You've built your party. You got your 4 members. Yay, this is fun. We're going on this adventure. We're going through this world, whatever, right? PlayStation 1. And then the villain came through and permanently killed, like in a cutscene, permanently killed this woman who was in my party. I was heated. I was so mad. I would not forget. I remember being in my room, playing it on my PC. I was 16, 15. I was legit mad. I was like real life mad for a minute. And I wanted to like that was the one time where I think like it's linear storytelling. So it wasn't like open world, you do whatever. If they had let it be like open world non-linear, I think I would have just run around screaming his name, trying to chase him down, like what's old buddy in Troy, who's standing outside of the gate, screaming for just like by himself, chest out, just screaming. That would have. You can't think of it. Give it a second. There'll be one. That or a situation. There'll be one. I think everybody has at least one where it is. I will not forget that moment in the game where it was. You made me feel a real feeling. But in-game happiness, funny, Chrono Trigger when they busted you in court because you were stealing stuff from chests, and it's like that's what RPG is. You go around and you find chests and you get items from it. But they brought it up in like a court trial where they're like, "You're a thief," and it's like, but that's what you're supposed to. You don't put that in like that kind of stuff. Anyway, sorry. But that's that kind of thing where it's like, yo, you don't know that I hate you for real. I hate you for real. I don't know if the person who created that, if I want to shake their hand and be like, good job of good storytelling, or slap the out of them for making me feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. Okay, so let's try, and let's go ahead and have a little bit more fun with the team. How about that? Because I am just trying to be a little bit more, You know what? I think I will take Manny out of that lineup and put in Meliodas and then switch up the great weapon thing. Or you know what? Let's just run this team. It's fine. What am I doing? Just go have fun, right? That, and then we go do this, and then we run up on them. Get some, and there you go, disappearing. This is why you are hated by Kens. This is why you have no friends and nobody loves you. Come over here. All right, come on, buddy. Although I will say that kind of spirit bomb animation that they gave to Escanor is pretty cool. That was fast. Okay. I'm trying to think of other moments in video games that made me feel that way. That Chrono Trigger one was just shocking, where I was like, you guys are really holding it against me that I walked around to different places and opened chests and went into different houses. That's literally what every RPG is. But I can't argue within the RPG. It's not, it wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't that kind of show. There was Jade Empire, who was doing some, like the developers for that game were doing some good stuff at the time. Where you were fighting, like you had a master in the martial arts or whatever. You need to DOT as much as possible with a great sword. Yeah, but that's part of the reason why you bring in Gila, because you set down those burns, and Gila does a better job of putting out burns than Escanor. It's just Escanor puts out more when he does, because his is like a 50% chance on his normal attack. By the way, does it have to be named normal attack and normal skill? Y'all couldn't have found another word? Like basic attack, normal attack, special attack. You could have said basic, but it didn't both have to be normal, guys. Just a vocabulary thing. Just straight up. Basic, normal, or just attack and just remove the normal. Why'd it have to be both? The normal attacks max 5 burns, 50% chance. That's what I mean. And then on Gila, it's like 1 burn, but she does it every time, or basically every time. You couldn't have found a different word. Anyway, even lost my train of thought there too. And then this goes to her. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that though, because we're doing this for Daisy first. So here's the plan, guys, just so you know. I am taking the advice. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish the masteries, because it's only like 2 things I have to do. Finish the masteries on Diane and Daisy. That will complete my Earth team. They won't be like up to any level of like doing it. Then I'm gonna go put a lot more focus on Gila, because I did have fun using her with the rapier and with Escanor. And then I think I'm just gonna shift my thought process from having Escanor be a support with his axe to just like a damage dealer with his sword. I played quite a few JRPGs like Dragon Quest, Tales of Games, etc. But I'm the kind of player to just do all side quests and just over level. So I haven't struggled in the aspect of bosses. Not even on a side quest, because I'm sure if I sat down and thought about it, there were some like janky side quests where I was like, yo. And and that's the other thing. I had friends who were like that, who would do side quests that were like, they did that for the first 40 hours of the game. And then when they ran into anything, it was kind of like, yep, whoop, whoop, we're good. Keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Like, I was never that patient. So I guess that's why I ran into a lot of hell. All right. So let's go ahead and complete this cycle. Oh, he's already back. You ready to catch these hands again? Let's go, buddy. And we're going to keep it on you. Keep it on him. Keep it on him. Keep it on him. Boop, 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 boop. Hey. There he is. There's that glowy red. I know the glowing red one is the real one. Why are y'all keeping making me like aim at the wrong dude? There's that damage over time that we love to see. Get over here. Scorpion style. Oh, speaking of which, it could even be in a fighting game. So, for example, not specific to me, but I know like Blanca was the bane of a lot of people's existence from Street Fighter 2. Or there was one from like Mortal Kombat, I can't remember. On the rapier, do normal skill first, then special for fast burst. Normal skill or normal attack? You see how that can be confusing? But yeah, not your fault. They need to change that. It's wording. All right. Normal skill, but no. To be fair, normal skill is so triangle, circle, then square, 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 square. Okay, right? Yeah. Okay. I also need to. I might be legitimately injured. All right. Anyway, and since Ken's is also new, like Gojo already knows. Gojo already sees me like going to my little notebook. Yeah, I have a whole like notebook of notes for stuff. That's how like much I sitting down figuring things out. Triangle, circle. Yeah, yeah. Triangle. Yeah. So triangle, then circle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. That's how much I try to figure this stuff out. Like me sitting, waking up 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, sitting down in front of the game, like scribbling out stuff, taking notes on. Okay, that worked. That didn't. Let me read this kit. Okay, that does that. This does that. Oh, maybe this person does this with that. Da da da. So yeah. Anyway. So we are going back to what's his face, the pirate dude. Was it pirate guy or was it lieutenant guy? I know I'm being so specific with their names that it's very easy to tell who I'm talking about. Eh, yeah, that's Lieutenant T or whatever. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no, I know. I got you. I feel you. I feel you, Gojo. I know this is a random question, and it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But has there been any word on them like merging the servers? Because there is, and I'm not saying this is like a disrespectful thing. There is a guy who keeps, and like in a nice way, not in a bad way, who keeps wanting to join me for battles or dungeon attacks. Why are you here? Nobody asked you to be present. Okay, nobody asked you. But the idea that I can stream and talk to people and be like, hey, this is fun, but can't play with you guys, but then have to play with a bunch of people who I know don't follow my channel. Kind of weird. I don't like it. I do not like it. Hey, come on out here, buddy. Wham. Damage over time. Die slow. Buck, buck, buck up. I don't know why I'm doing so much work to save this ultimate, but I love when that happens. I hate you so hard, gravity doesn't want you anymore. All right, so let's do this. Am I out of? Ugh, well, I said I was gonna be doing a lot of farming today. Like I say every day, so it is what it is, right? And I also need to check on. Oh, let me see. This might be something with my daughter. Nah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I respect the notebook. I do the same when getting into games because I'm like a heavy min maxer. Okay, I'm not. It's just a content creation thing. I am very much a. I'm gonna say in a video, do as I say, not as I do, because I'm gonna burn the hell out of my resources. I'm gonna burn my resources so bad. Hey, thanks for that too. Oh, and that. Oh, look at all these little treats and stuff that I never normally collect. Get away from me. I don't know why I'm wasting time doing this right now. Okay, so let's go. I can't ride a pet during battle. Did that look like a battle to you? Look like an ass kicking to me. We have a different definition of what a battle is. All right. So, oh, there's a chest up here. Scorpions. Uh, is this petrify them, right? Yep. There you go. Enjoy. That was overkill like you would not believe, but it's all right. We'll take it. Okay, so those guys are there. I don't think the scorpion is going to regenerate for a while. Let's go ahead and do this with Daisy right fast, and then I think we're done with her masteries. Albeit, I still need to find the whatchamahootsits. I don't think I have enough. Bet. Yeah, there's one more from him. Although, I think I have a bag for that. I might have a bag for that. I do. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. We ain't got to do this now. Oh, it's a chance one. You jerks. Because you knew it wasn't going to be the thing I needed. Of course, it wasn't going to be the thing I needed. All right, so let's go fight this dude again. Is he back yet? Knock, knock. Y'all home yet? I don't know why when riding this bird, I feel like I should be singing A Whole New World from Aladdin. They don't relate to each other. Oh, perfect timing. Look. Bet. See how fast we can end this fight. Yeah, stay right here with me. Stay close. Stay close. Stay close. Yeah. Appreciate you. Okay, so see he's more fun with the great sword, or is it just me? He is more fun when I play him with the great sword. Okay. I mean, is if the axe has more utility, sure, the healing and everything is awesome. But in terms of like my playstyle and what is fun for me, I like the great sword more. I would be happy to build a team around his great sword and fire, if that makes sense. Like the second up, and this is probably because I'm very offensive heavy. Despite being in sports, I love defense. In every sport, um, but like I'm offensive heavy a lot of times. So like Daisy and the Earth team became an actual thing for me when I realized I could turn Daisy into a nuke. Meliodas and Jericho, they work because I figured the burst, not I figured it out, but the burst damage thing or whatever. Like the Great Sword is fun. I can pull him in as a primary DPS. Gila's going to be the sub DPS, and then I just have Elaine there for the support. And that's what I have been doing with Meliodas in the first place. And we've had no problem with survivability. So, I mean, I keep, put it this way. When I am using, I'm going to hide from the scorpions here. When I am using my regular primary team, the Meliodas, Jericho, Elaine team. Like I said, I pull out Escanor for like heals with his axe, but most of the time I don't need to pull him out at all. So I'm just playing with those three. Yeah, okay. I think I just need to admit that I like the Great Sword more, even though the axe is the smarter decision, and I'm still gonna craft that whatever his signature axe, the gluttonous whatever axe. I'll still craft it, but that doesn't mean I don't like the great sword more. Okay. I don't know why I'm having a therapy session about a video game character right now. Like I feel like I'm sitting on a couch admitting something to a therapist. All right, so back. All right, bet. So that's done with Daisy. Hooray. Um So we will let her live. Then we do the same for Diane. Then we do the same for Gila. Okay. 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 And I think I'm basically, and I will say this as well. the once you have your primary team, and this might be something I just tell to other players. Once you have your primary team, like getting the other masteries is not exactly the most difficult thing in the world. It goes pretty quick, in my experience. Let's get over here. This is that the pirate captain, right? No, this is Draco. This is wait. Oh, yeah. That's the wrong thing. This is Draco, right? Yep, Draco. Let's go to hell. Which this is what that is, right? That's what they're okay. That's what they're trying to say without saying it, right? I think your opinion is similar to most, with the great sword Escanor being more useful outside of Galen. Yeah, that's yeah. You know what? I didn't even think about it that way, but yeah, the axe is basically required for Galen. Yeah, you have to have that there. You have to have that there. I don't see. I mean, maybe you could overpower him, but I don't see it happening. But yeah, no, I didn't even think about it in that context. But that is what I'm saying though. No, you're right about that. Okay. Do I even need it? No, I don't. Whoop, watch out. Oh, how'd you end up over there? Come back. Look at you, so eager to fight. Whoop. Okay, so get on. Oop. Oh, that was. Wait a sec. What he just did there? I didn't. Okay, I gotta read. I did the guide on his kit, and then I got so stuck in the axe. I need to reread it again because what he just did there was actually pretty boss. That whole like, oh, I'm right over here. No, I'm not, and then just dip right behind him. That was fun. Okay. Okay, there you go. Hey, get the. There we go. But yeah, you need Escanor, actually Gluttonous Axe and his SSR engraved gear for the axe to properly utilize him. Yeah, fair enough. Because I do theoretically, not theoretically, actually have the wrong armor to go with his axe. But then, okay, but let me ask you this. Okay, well, the first thing was, I know the Gluttonous Axe is going to be the thing that's going to give him more power once I get it. But, and maybe I should go look at the armor. Are the returns on the Gluttonous Axe with the SSR engraved gear such that it would make me not have fun with the Great Sword, where like the axe becomes more fun? Is that making my point? Like, because I'm admitting now, the regular old axe versus the regular old Great Sword, the axe is the better weapon, the better setup, the more fun and the more like theory crafting and the more you can do is with the Great Sword to me, because then it is, stacking up burst gauge, all the other crap. With the axe though, he is a support, he's a tanky support damage dealer, so like all the things at once. Well, damage dealers, but you see my point. So I'm wondering, like the axe is more efficient. Is a more efficient weapon and is a better, like, I don't want to say beginner's weapon, but better beginner's weapon. Whereas the great sword, not necessarily not a beginner's weapon, but that's an offensive weapon. That's the offensive side to him. So does the gluttonous axe make him more offensive? Oy. And actually, step two. Let's do that. See how that goes. No, both are fun, but it just depends on what you like playing. Like I prefer the axe, but the great sword he does have more versatility. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess the axe is fun. I don't know. Well, I mean, and maybe it's the damage side of the thing that I'm focusing on too much. But I'm not saying the axe is not fun. I just, I guess it's a playstyle thing. Okay. Okay. So this is the problem. I should not be waiting around for him. That's problem number one. Number two, Diane, we can go ahead and do that other piece of the mastery while we're killing time. Bet. Bet. And now I've run out of this, which I think. Wait, dungeon? Oh, this better not be that damn spider dungeon. Oh, Fairs and Mines. I could run that, but I don't even do that much. But yeah, he does a hell of a lot more damage with his actual gluttonous axe. Oh, okay. 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 Let me see. I do not feel like going through those mines right now. I only need the uncommon destruction fragment. And this will be the last. No, it won't be. I'll have another set of masteries that might require the primary. The premium, not primary. By that same token, I haven't beaten, and I'm not going to beat it today. I already know that. So I have to go through the Furs and Mines. I did a good bit of that yesterday too. What is Gila looking like right now on her masteries? I don't want to do the masteries for her lance. I don't know why I'm so adamant, like why I'm so against that right now. Nope, go back. Sword and shield is almost there. Lance is nowhere near. Okay, so I'm still sticking with the sword and shield. That's not even halfway through. So then I would have Gila in a very good position. It would be two masteries that I would have for her. I think I've already pulled. Yeah, I already have her at 4, so I'll have her at P5 by that point. What's up, Big Sweet? So I already have her at like P5. So putting a hold on Diane for like a little bit, going at it like one more time, and then putting like a hold on Diane just to complete this very quickly would be faster. It would be faster. Because then I'm in the same position with her as I would be with Diane. Okay, so I think, hey, welcome back, buddy. How's the family? Oh, wait, her what's it called? It didn't work that time. That's not cool. Yep, demon mode. Get him. Hey. Shouldn't have done that. That was a misplay. But that's fine. We're not too worried about. Boom, boom. There you go. Yeah, she is wrecking shop right now. Get to me. Gita Lance isn't really all that to me. Well, at the same time, part of it is I would do that mastery with the idea of, hey, they lied to me. There's a drop of the things here that I could have gotten. Part of it is also when you do the masteries, they just get more potential. So I'm gonna do it eventually, but right now my like max out or whatever is 2 potential, not 2 potential, 2 masteries. So we come back over here to you. We complete that little master, part of that little mastery on you. And then we only need to do the uncommon one, and then we'll go back to Gila. Instead of waiting for them to spawn back, you could go back to... Yeah, someone mentioned that before. What I tend to do is I just go back and forth. I just did a poor planning job here, but I'll usually find like the 2 or 3 masteries that I need. And so then I'll be like, okay, he's there. And then I warp to the next one. Okay, done that one. Then by the time I get done with that one, I warp back. So I'm like just doing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I just did a poor job of planning it this time because I'm busy talking. I am only half focused at the moment, to be real, to be fair. Lance, no thank you. No thank you. All right. So, but I do need the gold for this thing in the first place. Ugh. And I've been doing the cardinal sin of going to the gold dungeon. I did that a lot yesterday and just was like, you know what? I just need this 130 real quick. I'm not about to go through another full dungeon. I need 130K in basically 20 seconds. Done. That's what I was doing last night, and I felt guilty every time I did it. But I was like, nah, I can't. I got it. I'm not wasting time with this. But now I can't even go after her thing. Let's see. It's the destruction one that I need, I think, for Diane. Correct. That right there. I need four of those. Oh yeah, and I was just gonna salvage. That's or no, craft or salvage. I can't remember which one. That's what I was about to do, which should not be a thing I do. However, if I have five of those things, I will do it. Again, I waste resources. Stack 100 defense reduction with 5 burns, then do Great Sword Ultimate. Okay. But that happens on his normal attack, right? Or yeah, normal attack, not normal skill. Ah, see, I only got four. I only got four of these things. Boo, boo. I thought I would have. Should I anyway? Just to be that guy. Gives me 8 of them. I am lazy. All right. I'm gonna regret that later when I'm about to go fight a harder boss. But I need to go fight a harder boss anyway, just so I can get the mastery unlock thingy mabobber. So we're gonna do this just so we're done with Diane, and then we will go focus on Gila, which will require me to get more and more gold. Thank you. Thank you. So I need to get more of these, right? And then with Gila on her sword and shield, I just need, what, 400 something gold in order to get that. I have 206 now. They did say the furs and mines for something, but I'm not even sure what that was for. So I'm tempted, guys, to be completely irresponsible and go to the gold dungeon. The game's put me in this situation. What can I say? But then if I do that, I can go to the other monster drops, finish up the masteries, be done with Gila. With every stack of defense reduction, Escanor gains 2% damage increase for the burns. It's really well built too. The Great Sword is so much fun. It is. It is. It's the better weapon to me. I'm sorry. It's for my playstyle. For my playstyle. For my playstyle. This is subjective. For my playstyle, it's the better weapon. All right. Let's see. So let's go get some gold. Some way, somehow. Oh, I have these rings down here too. Not to mention the fact that, you know what? Let's go look at this really quickly. And then I'll definitely need to get some gold. We're going to have to figure that. We're going to have to figure out that situation. All right, so for her engraved suit, her engraved armor. Let's see. Because I just finished the Star Guardian. I might be back soon. Got to take the train to get to work. But if I don't make it back, hope you get, oh, thanks, I appreciate it. Have fun at work. Enjoy yourself. My streams don't last for like hours and hours and hours. I'll probably be here for another hour or two and then call it a day. I don't stay streaming for like 12 hours. But have fun at work. Hope you subscribe, follow, all that other stuff. Nope, we don't want it for you. For you. All right, back up. This is the increased buff duration by 3% for each time impulse is gained. Then the next one that we could do, this is the one where I actually have this stuff. Restores attack gauge by 150 when hit by a taunted enemy. Using the attack skill decreases the normal skill cooldown by 30% cooldown. And then the last one, that was the thing where it was the, what, Arcane? Crimson. Wait. Is this the one that she needs now? I think I have the pieces for this. Each time a normal hit on a burned enemy increases the effect of the duration and decreases the enemy's fire burst resistance. I think I have this. I think I have the pieces for this outside of like the engraved plate or whatever. Hold up. Hold up. If not, I'm like close to it. Unless I'm just losing my mind in every way that matters. Um, I ran over here and then didn't remember the name of the thing. Let's see. If not, then that's something we can be in pursuit of as well on the side. So this is the one, not the one, but the two and the three. All right, so L3. No, so yeah, L3. Yeah, the Twisted Wish top. I thought I had that, unless I've already used it, but I don't think so. Do I have those things floating around, or at least a reasonable amount of that gear floating around? Uh, hold up. Okay, I might be thinking of something. I thought for sure I had twisted. Okay, twisted. I thought for sure I had it. Whoa. Yeah, that was the plan. That was that. This is the other part of it too, where it is upgrading to that workbench. Like that was my first priority. The second they said it, that has been a benefit because I was able to do the, what was it, like the Guardian thing. This one, Star Guardian. I only needed like pants. That was it. So I was able to farm it for like 20 minutes and then get the pants I needed, so I could craft the whole thing. Like that is, it's. I love the fact that you can craft that stuff now. And I think part of this one can be crafted from uh Galland, which so far I've faced him so much that he's. I'm gonna say this and then get my butt kicked later tonight when I go against him. But like going against him so often has made him like the boss that I'm most comfortable beating. The Twisted Wish top. I think I have. I know I have the belt. Then you need boots. You need bottoms. And then we have the top already up there. Okay. So then the belt we got. The belt we got. The belt we got. Okay, cool. I'll come back and check on that in a minute. But that's gonna probably be the project for tonight. I was thinking about going to playing basketball tonight, but I think I played yesterday. My right here is murdering me right now every time I move my arm. So smart money is probably on not doing that. And if I'm not doing that, that means I gotta stay inside and play video games. What? Damn. Okay. Yeah, all the noises my bones are making is probably telling me, it's probably giving me an indication of what I should be doing. Anyway, so we know that the Twisted Wish gear, I need three of the four pieces. I thought I needed one of the four. Nope. I need three of the four. I confused it. Next would be finishing up those masteries, which also requires, I need gold. No, we're not doing that. We are. Oh, excuse me. We are doing this. Over to Sword and Shield. Oh, and over to Sword and Shield. We need to do, let's see, yeah, another, I think it's 389 or something like that you need. So if I do the gold dungeon twice, I have enough to do that. Then I can go ahead and chase down those other monsters, complete that cycle. Gila has 2 masteries. She'll be P5. And then she will be the running mate with Escanor. And actually, that basically, I mean, outside of having to build the weapon, of course, building the rapier, because I'm just going to have the regular sword and shield there, which I think isn't even leveled up at the moment. No. I would have her where I would want her to be, to use her on a regular basis around world level 4. The more I think about it, the smarter that idea seems. So what's going to happen right now is I'm going to go make a cup of coffee after just having had an energy drink, because I think I have a problem. I should see a doctor. and then we're gonna get to that grind. So give me 1 second. I will be right back. Let's do this. Here's what's gonna suck. I just looked outside. The weather's coming out. It's all nice. Everything is beautiful. And now I'm having to look at all the plants and stuff that I'm gonna have to like pull up and trim and everything. And it's like, God, let me tell you what I don't want to do right now. Let me tell you exactly what I don't want to do right now. Anyway, okay, so smart money or stupid money. And first of all, let me also see how many cube keys I have, because this is also gonna, I'm running low. I have 20 left when I get to this. And then I will have, do I have anywhere in the shop where I can purchase more cube keys with like an exchange or something? Probably not. Nope, my weekly cube keys are gone. I'm not spending money. Ooh, your boy might be in trouble. I may legitimately, this is gonna sound so stupid, and I think Gojo, you might actually lose your mind. I might have to is a strong word for this. Pull so I can potentially get more of this star trace fragment, so I could potentially buy more cube keys, which would be a ridiculous waste of resources, like next level dumb. And I don't want to spend 250 for 25. Are you kidding me right now? Ugh. Oof. And right now, the number of cube keys I have, let me say I have zero. I have absolutely zero. So that means I really only have 20 cube keys. So I'm gonna have to make a decision, because basically, if I go at this dungeon like twice, once or twice, whatever, I think I'm gonna have to do it twice actually. Then that leaves me with 10 cube keys, which means that I'll be able to attack 2 field monsters, 2 field bosses, whatever. And that's it. And that's not getting me completed on Gila. So then I'll have to figure out a way to get another X amount. Hold up. Is there like something in the events or something that I haven't done that gives me those? Let's check that first. Because now, oof, your boy is in a bad way. Your boy's in a bad way, expanding his roster very quickly to try to get to, yeah. I don't really want that, but I guess I should get it anyway. That's fun. That's fun. That's different. Available or whatever. That's Book of Star stuff. And then Trail Progress. Whatever, dog. All right, so there's that. Not the drawing. What was it? Oh yeah, it was back in the shop, and it was this thing. That does not give me cube keys. I've already used up all the cube keys I get from that. Ouch. That's tough. That's tough. What am I gonna do? And the other thing is, and correct me if I'm wrong, the field bosses do not drop gold. So I can't even make like an educated guess about what I need next for who am I even doing this for? For Gila. I can't even make an educated guess about going at something to get the right amount of gold while also farming the monsters, because I think they don't drop gold. Let's check with a higher ranking one. You. So I don't think you drop gold. Oh, you drop a little bit of gold. So then with Gila, what we need to do is, and this is a cheat and it probably doesn't work, but we're going to give it a shot. Get off the wall, lady. Off the wall. Thank you. Get away. All right, so. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Ooh, the stream may end even earlier than I expected. How do I want to go about this? So, first things first. Let's go to the character, Gila. Let's go to masteries. Trying to keep my train of thought of what I was thinking, because now my brain is like just racing. Not you. I'm doing this every single time. Sword and shield requires what? And I think I have it already set up for. I was trying to see what uh, resources were used or would be needed going forward, and it doesn't show you what would be needed. Dang. So if I got the wrong boss, don't get enough gold, and now I don't know what. Okay. I may actually end up spending star fragments on cube keys. That's a kick to the stomach. Okay, well, I guess I have to go to the gold dungeon. And by this theory, if I go to the gold dungeon, I am only having to complete a couple more masteries. So we can go to the gold dungeon, up it, and see how much gold I need. Like I'm halfway there, and that's using 206. I want to say it was 439 or 389 that I need in order to unlock that thing. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do the dumb thing. I've been doing the dumb thing since the start of the game, so might as well be consistent. Stop that. I hate when it skips back up to the other one. Ugh. Well, first things first. Oh, this sucks. My last, and I had a bunch. I've been playing this game a lot. That's why I'm burned out. I had a bunch of these. Let's see, bag. Damn. Damn it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. All right, here we go. I wouldn't get enough, and it would take 10. Okay. And 15 minutes. That is how lazy I am. Okay. Can't believe I'm doing this, but hey, impatience is terrible. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Let me find out. Okay. Hey, yo, do stuff. Thank you. Yeah, dungeon cleared. I know it hurts. All right, here we go. 129. One more time. Okay. Damn it. Let me find out. Matter of fact, well, let me double check this again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Okay, so going down. Loaded gun complex. Yes, I do have that song stuck in my head now. The hot, everybody scream and then everybody die. You are awake. I know. I literally just said it. I guess you didn't hear me. I literally just said that. But I don't want to go through the in Spider Dungeon for 40 minutes. I don't want to go through the Gila Dungeon for 20 minutes. And I don't want to go through the Farenzen Dungeon for the 100th time and spend 20 keys on that mess. I don't want to grind like that right now. But yeah, I said it before. I know I'm wasting the keys on that. Well, it depends on what you count as waste. If you're having a good time, are you truly wasting anything? Okay, so, but this goes back to that whole do as I say, not as I do thing. Yeah. And now I need to go at whoever is going to give me this. Who? You? You have what? The Guardian stuff. I am short on it's going to give me everything. But I don't know that I want to go at him with my fire team. I think I do like killing the frog a lot though. But I think the drop rates are better the further east we go. Red Demon in the cold is very easy, so I might just do that. Start tracking, and then I'll just switch out the team I'm using. There you go. There we go. You get only gold from the gold dungeon. I know. That's why it's called the gold dungeon. That's why I went. You get the most amount of gold in the quickest amount of time. And like I said, I don't feel like going to the other dungeons and wasting like 20 minutes and 20 keys to get not enough gold for what I needed and a bunch of other items that I wasn't searching for at that time. We will switch teams. Yeah, I've already come to the conclusion that I'm just going to get more cube keys later. So I had that whole. You must have been away from the computer or away from the stream because I said that whole thing about like, yeah, no. But honestly, I'd rather do that right now than to spend another 20 minutes in the Furzen dungeon or bang my head against the wall that is the spider dungeon and be unhappy and miserable while doing that stuff. Oh, hit him in the booty. Like I really did not want to spend half an hour doing that stuff. Maybe in a minute, and actually not even in a minute. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that because the next thing is gonna be the monster drops to try to get Gila up, and I still want to find some way to beat the spider dungeon in an efficient way because right now it's just a pain to even do. It's not even fun. Boy. Gila Abyss Mini Golem, 5 keys, you get 130k and other stuff. Hold up. 5 keys? No. Gila's 10 keys when you do her. What are you talking about? Hold up. Let me focus on this real quick because I was doing Gila earlier today to farm so I could craft a some armor. Which, by the way, for some reason I'm having a dip. Oh my God, you jerk. You jumped away. Oh, you can go to hell. I gotta focus, you piece of stuff. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Jackass. You jumped over there and then you run back and reset your health bar. You piece of Yeah. Sit down. Can't believe you. You jumped over there and I just followed. That was my fault for following you. I should have never followed. Should have never followed you. That's my fault for being an idiot. I should have stayed where I was and let you come to me. Unbelievable. Now I got to beat you 1.5 times. Yep, I'm staying right here. Jerk. Come back through. Wagwan. Come right back here. Nope. Nope. Right here. You stay right here. Nope. You know you're gonna jump over there again. I'm staying right here, buddy. We stand in this stone circle, Mortal Kombat style. You're going nowhere for me. Okay, sorry. In Gila Abyss Mini Golem with 5 keys, you get 130k, but you don't have to fight Gila. The Mini Golem in the Gila Abyss? Hold up. Because that was, well, there goes that. That was one of the things that I was trying to find, because I was actually like exploring her dungeon last time. And I didn't see that. Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is, and I know you hate me doing this too, but I'm doing it. I hate me doing this too, but it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Gila dungeon very quickly and see what that is. Bet. Okay. So we're gonna take this slow. So I'm gonna go through the what is your melee potential on? Oh, good question. I don't like it when you make extra noises. 4? Yeah, 4. Go to the flower. Okay. I did that last time, or what? I was trying to explore it. So you know what? We're gonna take it slow. That way we don't have the dadgum timer. I'm going through this portal. Bet we're gonna just get rid of this thing real fast. There's only one portal for me to go through, I assume. And I don't think that you want me to jump and glide anywhere. Is that the golem down there? It'd be nice if I could zoom in, because I've never been over there. So take the second portal. Cool. And I'm not even joking. I was trying to do this today, like find other places in this abyss. Oh no, that's not where I want to go. You know what? Let me just kill them so they're not so annoying. Like beat this on Nightmare and then go through the abyss and find other areas, because it was funny to me how like every other dungeon had a place where you can get other stuff. No flower on the start. You don't have to take any portals before. Okay, so this one, we are here, but I couldn't find, and I guess it's that you have to leap from place to place with the glider. So from this point, am I jumping through this portal as well? Actually, one thing I did realize is that do 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 do. You know what I realized? Because I hooked up the PlayStation, you can hop on the voice channel on my phone. Try soundboard on mobile. Nah, not that though. Okay, give me one sec. I need to figure out a way to have it to where I'm gonna figure out the sound thing another time. Restart, check. You're right. You'll see a flower jump into the go up, use wind circles, take second portal. Oh, that's what you mean by second portal. It's take the portal on the right. Gotcha. Okay. I need to set up the Discord. All right. So here I'm going out. Typically, I would go that direction. You're saying go, wait, well, take the flower. Oh, yo. Wait, what? But I'm assuming that I probably should use the glider to do that. I think that would probably be the smart thing. Yo, wait, what? Come here. Huh? Uh huh. Guess who did not know about that at all? Me. Okay, so we're going up. I don't like Meliodas doing not what I want him to do. Why am I so bad at this part of the game? Do I need to just do like a top down view so I can stay inside the flower? But now I don't. There we go. That is working ish. Okay, so I'm here now. I'm just all over the place. Do you know how to add round 8? Whoa. No, I don't know how to do that part of it. But let's see. We'll try that one more again. So jump onto it and use the wind circles. Take the second portal. Okay, so here's the thing. I never did that part of it, of the game. So then take the second portal once I'm up. Hey, hey, bruh, bruh, bruh. There we almost there. Not quite. So that one, that one. There's a first portal. I don't want the first one. I want the second one. And I missed the second one. So the blue portal is the one that I'm aiming for. And you brought me back here. Okay. All right. I see what it is now. I see what I have to do. This feels difficult. Now, here's the other part of it too. Okay. I'm going to do it one time to accomplish it. But now I'm at the point of, I think I want to go at the master. Well, no, because I still need to get the other masteries. Bruh. This is killing me. Okay, now there's the second portal, and I'm already drifting down too far. So let's shoot back. What are you? Oh, round. Oh, so you mean like the like doing this? Okay, gotcha. That's legitimately funny. What just happened? Ha ha! You're trying to attack me. You can't get me, bro. So I need to. Is this the golem that you're talking about though? Because it feels like he's trying to get to me. I don't even know. Can you come outside now? You can come outside, can't you? Can I go inside? Nope. But you're outside and I am inside. So I need to defeat. Is this the guy I need to defeat, or did I just find another rando thing? I think I'm just gonna kill him just to see. But is he inside or outside? All right, whatever, dog. We're just gonna get to it. Because it looks like if I do this, You coming at me or no? You're gonna be stuck inside there? You coming at me or no? That's funny. I don't know if this is even, I think this might be a bug. Because this feels very buggy. This fight that I'm having right now feels very buggy. Gotta be honest. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So basically I found the one. It's just I did not find a way to get inside to him. Okay, so this feels very buggy is all I'm saying. All right, so I wonder if, funnily enough, if I could use a ranged attack from a lane and just tag him. Not even that I would go this route because it feels like it would take for. I could literally just stand here and kill him with a lane. Okay, well, that would take forever, but still funny. Because it feels like we're half in, half out. Am I eventually gonna? Yeah, I figured that part of it. It's just funny. You can take the second wind circle and leave the circle to go towards the second portal. Skill 2, ride your pet. If I had my pet, it would be a lot easier than the glider, but I thought I couldn't do pets in here. Like that thing. Nope. So we're just going to do this. But I can't do that. No, I can't do that. All right. So it has to be the glider. It can't be like the actual dragon or something. Okay, well, that was a better outcome than last time. That's... Bruh. There we go. I have no gliding skills. Let's go up. Let's go up to the right. That's the portal. Okay, so we'll go back. And I guess that portal leads me to Gila. All right. I wish I could just go back. We'll go all the way back to the beginning, I guess. You said don't enter third circle like it's like a warning. Do not enter third circle. Hey, I don't even know where I'm at now. Yep, I gotta get back around. Hey, yep, that's it. Dead. Okay, we'll try that one more time. Let me see. So, this is something that's helpful for a guide, to be quite honest. This would be perfect for a guide because, again, been playing this for what, a month? No clue. Absolutely no idea. So thank you. You're a big help right now. You are a massive help right now. And now that I do have the PlayStation, I do need to set up at some point the voice chat. All right, so there R1. Oh, there we go. Tried. Can't use a skill now. Yep, you can only use it once. And I'm dead. Okay, reset dungeon. But you can only do the R1 one time, right? And I guess it's because of the type of pet that I have, which pets are a whole nother element of the game I'm gonna have to get used to or figure out. All right, here we go. Continuing to bang my head into this wall. Excuse me. All right. But then here's a question for you, legit. The reason why I'm doing this in hell is because there's no timer. You can't do this with like Nightmare or something. Or no, reason I'm doing it in Nightmare is because there's no timer. Hell has like a 5 minute timer or something like that, right? So you can't do it in a higher dungeon, correct? Okay. Bruh. Well, okay, it brought me back to the beginning. That's fine. I'll do it in a minute on the Abyss. You are a pro, sir. You are a pro. But then does it, I'm assuming though, then if you do it in Abyss, you get more gold than if you do it like in Nightmare. That just makes sense to me. But then again, if it's like 1 minute and that's all I'm doing and not fighting Gila, yeah. Like this skill part, and I'm asking, legit asking. This can't be technically like harder. Don't you do it. This technically oh, that's what I said. I had the VC on my phone. But that's the problem is going to be he has 130K in Abyss. It's not going to be 130K in Hell or Nightmare or whatever. There's no way. There's no way that's what happens. The only issue is going to be the delay. Hold up. Because I think let me try something. Because we did this before. And I'm not sure how this is going to work. And suddenly my mouse doesn't want to work or doesn't want to be present. Let me try something. Because the problem that I'm going to have with you instructing, the new problem is the instructions you're going to give are going to be on a 30-second delay. There has to be some way for you to be able to see what's going on while I see it. That way you can be like, no, left. But anyway, so we'll put this to the side and see. So I'm booting up Discord right now. And just like I was worried about, my computer's lagging now because Discord is coming up. My computer's severely lagging right now. What is going on? My computer's lagging so bad right now. Oh, wow. All right, sorry. I gotta shut this down. I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's not my computer, it's the video capture card, but Discord right now, running Discord set this off in a terrible way. Like it was not even being responsive. That is nuts. Oh, okay. So then we'll do it via my phone. Okay, so I'm in general VC now. Or voice chat. I don't know if you meant video or voice, but voice for now. All right, and then I'll try this. Okay. That was insane how terrible that went. And I can't hear you right now, so one sec. One sec, one sec. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. All right. So, let's see. All right, so watch stream. Yes, I can see your screen. And so then once you do this, you literally do it and just exit the dungeon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna try that. You made that seem way too easy, and I know it's not gonna work that easy for me, but I'm gonna try that. All right, so you didn't even try to go towards that first portal. You really went outside of the tunnel and then did the skill up. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. So first thing, well, I can't even do this part. First thing is that, but all right, cool. That, and I'm already out of it. That, we go over here, R1 skill up. I missed it. But now I see the vision. Okay, I see what it is. All right, I'm gonna try it. All right, thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, I see it now. I see the vision now. Gojo, part of the council, helping me out. Uh, the leave the first portal. Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense because it. All right, so I don't know if you caught up, if the stream is caught up to, but I think you'll see where I did it and I did the skill, and it literally was just a little bit to the left, and I missed it. So watching it, I already am like that close. I don't know how far the stream is. The stream is delayed. Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Watch out. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Gojo, part of the council. All right. So this part, I think I'll never be good at, just doing circles. But all right. So that we do this. Go through the first. Already bad. Already bad. Already bad. Because she was facing the wrong direction. Haha. All right. So back up. Go that. Go here. Over. 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 R1. Got it. Perfect. See, okay, and now we dodge. And now we dodge and we stay away from that portal. Now let's see if this is going to. The next question is how much gold do I get for doing this? If I get a. All right. You get stuck in this a lot. So now I'm going to end up having to practice this a lot. But thank you. I appreciate it. You see how? Okay. You were right. You were right. You were right. That was really quick and a lot easier than I guess I was making it out to be. All right. So back, back, up, up. Yo, come here. Yeah. All right. So cool. Oh, and I got that. So now I obtain this. Is it 130? It's 44. Bah. But to be fair, use Daisy for the golem. Yeah, she stuns the golem on the with her lamps. But to be fair, I will say this. This is only 44. However, if I did it on Abyss, oof. I'm guessing the golem is more difficult, but it's not going to be nearly as difficult as Gila. Okay, fine. I think I can take it, maybe. But then I'm also getting the other resources that you were talking about for only 5 keys. And then I can literally just exit from that point forward. I don't even know if I want to go fight Gila right now, but that's solid. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I need to write that down. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so, and actually I might just try that on Abyss now to see if it works. Let's see, portal, 5 keys. Let's see. Just exit now, and we take the gold and we run away. If you do special skill twice of melee on the burst, you can haste X 2 times. You can haste 2 times, then you can spam. I figured that out too, where it's I ended up using that skill twice, and then I just hammer triangle constantly, and you just keep doing it over and over and over again. That's actually really useful, and a lot of times I end up wanting to do that more than the ultimate. Okay, so let's try that one more time with the dungeon, and then we'll try it with Abyss, which is a horrible idea, but we're gonna make it work anyway, right? Right. All right, so we're down to Abyss. Go here. All right, so let's see if we can make this work. Recording the YouTube video now. Shout out to Gojo for showing this to me. I'm doing this under Abyss, even though I've never cleared the Abyss dungeon before. As I go through this, please believe you're going to see me make a lot of mistakes because I am bad at this. I've done it once successfully. So we chop on this. We're doing it like that, right? Turn around. She's going the wrong direction already. We're already screwed. She's riding the bird backwards. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Skill not going to work. We're going to die. Okay. We try it one more time. Additional haste stack on P5. That means I should go ahead and complete his his masteries, his final mastery, then I'll have him P5. Okay, so dungeon again. Had a bad start, but we're gonna try it one more again. We're gonna try it again. Okay, so we're going into was that Abyss or did I do hold up. I think that wasn't Abyss. I think that was because the game does do one thing where it says Abyss and then it skips you back up to easy, and then you have to go all the way back down to Abyss or Nightmare, whatever level you want it. It skips for some reason back up to the top. All right, so dungeon. We want the Abyss. Enter. Hop me back up. Go back down. Enter. And this is the rotation we use on melee for max nukes. Okay, so we're gonna go in here and we're gonna try to be relatively fast. I do not know that this will, because I don't think, it's me doing the wrong button, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think that, there we go. Then we go out, we come up, R1, skill, get in there. There we go. And now we fight this guy who's going to be terrifying. This is where I will hopefully, get away from the portal. Fight. And then here, bet, bam, less attack. Move out of the way. Here we go. The reason I'm doing this is because for only 5 keys, I will get 130,000 gold, and I will be able to get additional resources, which makes what I was doing and what was driving Gojo crazy was using 5 keys in the gold dungeon. This is, well, more challenging, obviously, but then at the same time, I will get the same amount of gold, basically. No, more gold, actually, and extra resources. So let's go ahead and move to the side. Yes. Come on, Meliodas. Come on in. Spam, 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 spam. All right, ultimate. Cool. All right, so now we can go back out, do this, bet, and then we come back to the side, do that here. I still have 3 minutes to beat this because what's going to happen is I'm not ready to beat. Oh, I got stuck in the crystals. Oh, I'm stuck in the crystals. I am not ready to face Gila in Abyss right now. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to be successful. But what I can do is come into this side of things, beat this guy, get this gold and these resources, and then run away. A lot like what I'm doing in this battle in the first place. And I would love to read what you're saying, Gojo. I know you're saying stuff. I can't take my eyes off this because I'm too scared. Get away. Get away. Oh, get away. Hopefully this is entertaining at least, watching me struggle through this. Okay, so next. Yep, there we go. Meliodas. Thank you. We do this. Ultimate. Bang, bang. Do this. Spam it. We're almost there. Can I get it? Oh, can I get it? I would love to have a barrier up right now, Elaine. There we go. Appreciate you. 2 minutes to try to beat him. Meliodas. Let's go in. Come on, buddy. Let's do that. Oh, did you get it? I got it. It was terrible. That was not artful. I will admit that first thing. But for 5 keys, I ended up with 130,000 gold. Top body fragment, whatever this is. I think this is for crafting. If you do have your workbench up to that level, this is going to be for masteries. I needed this premium destruction fragment. This is great. This is fantastic. Big shout out, big shout out to Gojo, part of the council, the guys who come and help me on stream. Thank you so much. This actually saves me a lot. It was more difficult, but let's be honest. It's more fun. And now I'm out. And now I'm out of here. I am out of here because I know I'm not about to beat her. So, no, that was cool. All right. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and stop the video there. I show you the rotation too. Don't go near portal. You'll get to. Yeah, that was the thing I was trying to avoid. And actually, sorry, I had a frog in my throat. Hold on. Where's my bottle of water? That was the thing I was trying. I didn't know that, but I got worried because I was like, why else is this portal here other than to get knocked into it and knocked out of it and to end up furious? So, and this is the rotation you use on Meliodas. Hold on. But no, that was the where you end up spamming the it's called the special attack, the triangle. You end up spamming triangle, okay? The top attack. That's the one you're talking about, right? Here. So we hop on. The problem, but you wouldn't. I have to figure out some way so that the Discord can be on my PC. But I mean, you saw the issue too. The second I opened Discord, everything went to ish. All right, so I'm back on the voice thing now. No, you need to learn how to spam circle. Oh, you can spam that one too. By the way, I said it already. 7 Deadly Sins, can we please change from normal attack and normal skill to just like basic attack, normal attack, ultimate, special? Like, can we just change the word? Why are we using normal twice, guys? Why? I know what you mean by normal attack. It's a basic attack. I know what you mean. Just, please. All right, anyway. So I'm already on the voice chat, by the way. Ugh. And I will say this, that was more fun. Now, granted, it's probably more fun because it's new, but that was more fun than just going at that treasure chest from what is it called? Ring there's a book where there's a treasure chest that follows Rincewind and Two Flower, and it has 100 legs. And I'm trying to remember Discworld series. Never switch to Mel before Bursted Enemy. Yeah, that's typically what I do. Sometimes I don't, but that's typically what I do. But yeah, Discworld series. That chest is what it reminds. Is like that's not what I imagined from the chest, but kind of what I imagined from the chest. Use Jericho to burst. Actually, Gojo, here's a question, and I'm gonna try to do other stuff so it's just not us just talking back and forth while the screen is up. But basically, Diane looks like she could do Jericho's job as well. I don't know if she would be better, but she looks like she could do it. Because when I was using her with the Earth team, she was stacking up. Let's go ahead and go to. She was stacking up the burst gauge fast as hell, I thought, in the gauntlets. Then switch to Mel, do 2 times triangle. Then you can spam the circle. Oh, well, that's easy. That's easy as hell. That's awesome. Okay. You know what I need to do real quick is basically I love how and this is not me making fun of you, but I am making fun of I'm making fun of I'm making fun of the game. Where it is basically you were trying to give me like traffic light instructions. You know what I mean? Like you're walking down the street and someone's like, "Hey, how do I get to this grocery store?" And you're like, "No, look, okay, so you got to go straight, and then you take the second left." And then you were trying to give me those like as I'm reading through the chat, you were trying to give me those instructions for the game. And so when you say like, "No, you need to take the second flower pedal," you know what I mean? Like, no, hop on the flower, spin, take the second, go out the first portal, take the second portal, skill up. It just I don't know. That's funny to me. I'm trying to make a description like it's and it's what the game is making you do. You're not doing anything other than describing the game, but it's hilarious. All right, here we go. Diane is better for Gila Abyss with cheerful set. Did I put her in the cheerful set? I don't know that I did. But the because she's earth based, and that's what is the weakness for Gila. But I meant like generally speaking, is this is the serpent of this is the serpent sin of envy, which I just did today, by the way. But like she is earth based, so and that is Gila's weakness, right? Cool. I think, or I'm asking, even without maybe the most efficient is the cheerful set, but I feel as though with the gauntlets, Jericho may be better at getting the burst gauge up, but not by like some insane amount. So if somebody doesn't have Jericho, they could still invest in Diane with the gauntlets and still get that burst gauge up pretty fast, and then Meliodas can come in and like hammer, right? I might, well, actually, what I need to do right now is finish the masteries for. We had a thing, Gila. That was where this all started, actually. Okay, so yeah, so let's go back to Gila, and this is where everything started because we're trying to finish up her masteries. We still need and that's the other portion of it. Wait a sec. Why is the armor doing that little glow thing here? Because I'm on Drake. Masteries. We don't want the lance. I do need to get 2 or 3 more of those things. With gauntlets and cheerful set, I'd say we'll become burst character as well as we'll heal on ultimate. But does she only heals on her ultimate when she has the nunchaku, right? She's only, well, I shouldn't say only, but because then if that's the case, that she can heal on her ultimate with her gauntlets. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I might make the argument that I would rather, yes, metal drop on the ultimate, and then the nunchaku ground rising. Doesn't that do the heal? Inflicts it. Nope, that doesn't do the heal. Then it must be a passive thing. Heavy metal ultimate. That heals everybody? Gain 15 seconds, inflict damage equal to blah, blah. Heavy metal becomes immune to reactions, increases burst gauge by 50, increases hero shatter resistance by 30. So it does, she does become immune to reactions and increase the burst gauge by a lot with her ultimate. But there isn't a heal. But you need the cheerful set for that. Okay. That's okay. I'm talking you in circles. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. I'm talking you into circles. Okay, so then let me go back. Back. This game has a lot of elements to it. Jesus. Okay. Cheerful set. And that's where you get the heals from. It's unfortunate that I literally just crafted a set for Diane. Excuse me, with the idea that I was going for the breaker debuff. That's what I was looking at. Son of a bee. So that means I might have. You can't. This is gonna sound wild. You can't dismantle the engraved armor that you make, right? That's not an option. So I did the cheerful girl set, and I I had enough to make either one, and I made the one that was for the breaker because I was like, if I'm using her as a dead gum damage deal or like to help, if I'm using her to build up the burst gauge, having breaker on her is cool. That was my thought process. Not an incorrect thought process, but I read the skill and I did not restore HP by 10% of max HP each time shatter resistance boost is gained within 15 seconds. Normal skill damage increases by 25%. So shatter resistance boost is gained within five. Wait. Using the ultimate restores it. Okay. And I looked at this and said, each hit with a special attack on an enemy affected by breaker decreases the normal skill cooldown by 14% and increases earth damage by 6%. So my idea was, I'm trying to get her to do this damage because I'm tapping them up with the gauntlets. I could scream. Yeah, you gain shadow resistance from the ultimate. I could scream right now. Because now doing this again, waste of resources. If I just did this with her. Okay. Man, I want to curse right now. So bad. And then we're going back to Gila, but Gila's is different. Gila, I need to build this one. I have 0 of the pieces to build it, but I need to build that one. This one restores tag gauge by 150 when hit by a taunted enemy. Using the tag skill decreases the normal skill cooldown by blah, blah, blah. Don't care about that. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm just wrong. Increases buff duration by 3% for each second each time impulse is gained. Using ultimate increases normal skill by 10% for each buff duration, etc., etc. So not that. The other characters, I am not going to create their. Well, maybe for Meliodas. Oh. Maybe I can put this on Jericho for the time being. Each defense boost gain increases. No, then that's just Lance crap. Come join VC. I'll show you how to do Gila's Abyss. You mean I don't think I'm strong enough to do Gila's Abyss though. Solo? I'm not strong enough to do Gila's Abyss solo. Am I? I don't think so. I have to get off pretty soon though, by the way. I have to get off relatively soon. As a matter of fact, let me check my daughter's thing real quick. Okay, cool. But I'm asking the question now. You use Diane for it. Okay. You know what? And I guess I can ask you this while you're there. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. All right. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Yet somehow I still can't hear you. What's going on? Got. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna say this. You've seen that I did what I did with the armor, right? For Diane. Do you think it's a waste now, but do you think it's worth wasting that? Just go ahead and make the cheerful set. So, well, yeah, I could always switch it out back and forth. It's not like I have to get rid of it. True. That is true. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll use that to help craft to go for Gila's thing later. Yes, I do have Daisy. Okay. Yeah. And so she's really not taking any damage either. And then what? You do the magic charge and then the R, the ultimate? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Daisy, you're using the Grimoire? Okay. Because I have her sword and shield right now. I was going to make her Grimoire later. And then each time she used the ultimate, and then she heals right back up. Yeah, I got to do that armor. I have to do that armor. It's too good. So then I'm asking you this question. If you had to choose between just one, would you take Diane or would you take Jericho? Overall in the game. You think Diane's better? Okay. What level is this team? What's the power level here? 65. Okay. So I need to work on Diane. I need to get the Mastery of Sword and Shield for Daisy, which I was working on anyway. And I need to get, not Sword and Shield, Grimoire. And then I need to do the SSR grimoire. All right, man. Those are the things I need. Okay. Say again? Oh, you haven't? See, I just did the engravement for armor for Daisy today. So you just have her in the regular setup. Yeah, so she's just doing regular stuff. What is her power level at then? Like, what is her individual hero power? Oh, she's only 9K. That is lower than mine. Although your Meliodas is a lot stronger than mine. That's surprising. Yeah. Yeah, but he's just so damn powerful. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So then equipment attack on all of the other pieces except for his gluttonous sword, and then from that point, well, I only have like the SR weapons right now for that, but I will get the SSR weapons soon enough. But then focus on equipment attack for those, and then try to get the stats for the gluttonous. Like right now, is I have normal skill damage. You'll see it on the screen in a minute because I just pulled it up. But you'll see I have crit resistance, crit defense, normal skill damage, and then cooldown reduction. So I need to work on those. Yeah, that well, that's if once I do his final mastery, which is once I do the mastery for the axe, then I will have, which is not far off. Then I will have him at P5. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, so that gets added after you do the P5 mastery. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. For real. A lot of help today. It's a lot of help today. All right. Talk to you later. Ciao. Okay. I don't know how much fun that is to watch on stream, but we don't care. I'm learning. All right. So far, what I've figured out is that I do need to do the cheerful set for Diane. She is way too damn good. As much as I love Jericho, and Jericho, I think actually was the right decision in the beginning as a beginner character. Once you get into the game and you can start working on the sets, like the armor sets and things of that nature, then Diane becomes better. Jericho helped me a lot, a lot, a lot. But now it seems as though the armor that I should be using is the cheerful set. And yeah, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with now. Okay, so I can't believe I'm crafting two. I feel stupid though. I feel like I shouldn't have crafted the other armor for Diane. I really do feel like it's a waste in that sense, like what I did previously. This is what I should have been doing, especially since I need more sustain on my team. If I'm going to run, I just thought about it. I use Jericho on the spider hell for fast burst, causing the spider jumps a lot. That's the thing too, because I thought the spiders didn't like fire, but then whenever I use it for the fast burst damage on the spider, cool, great, but she's cold. So not the weakness, but she does get the burst damage up there fast as hell. And I was trying to use Gila for that, but I was not being successful. Gila, I need to go get. I don't need to waste any resource. I need to go get her armor, the armor that's proper. So I need to farm that. So right now, what we're gonna do is, ugh, I just feel dumb. Oh, I have to go craft that. I need to go craft this last piece. I feel so damn dumb by doing that. Ugh. So we will salvage a lot of this armor that I am not using. to get the pieces necessary. Can you tell I don't refine my armor as much? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, A. A chugga, A. So we're going to salvage this stuff, so I will have the materials necessary. I wish, actually I should just do grade and then do remove all, but that's fine. I wish, God, I wish I hadn't done that other thing. Okay, so right now I have enhanced metal. Might as well do this for now because I'm gonna need it regardless, as I am entering the craft my armor phase of 7 deadly sins. We will go down, 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 down. That's the enhanced, and then where's the glowy? The glow up magic infused. Bet. And I don't have the platinum. $23 plus 13 is going to give me 46. So I need to salvage a little bit more, and I don't have the platinum. Woosa. And I don't think I can buy it from the Escanor shop. I think I've already done that. Oh, that's infuriating. That is absolutely infuriating. Not that. Actually, yes, that's actually probably the better way to go about it. We'll do hero and then rare. Confirm. Grade. We'll just, yep. And then just select. I do not care, because this is all stuff that is trash to me. Okay, so don't salvage the fiery essence set. You jet. I tried not to, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I was moving too fast. Why would I need those though? Go ahead and tell me why I need them. Why is this not working anymore? Why is this not working anymore? It won't let me out. Hey, there's a bug. There's a bug. But yeah, go ahead and tell me why what I did was a massive mistake. I've made a lot of mistakes today. You will need them to engrave the SR armors for star frags. True. And the dumb part is I never put that 2 and 2 together, that I could basically start farming star fragments from just putting those armors together, which will come later. I've delayed. Okay, the thing is, and you're right, 100% right. What I've done is I've delayed that. I haven't like up my account. Does that make sense? Like if I had done that to like a bunch of legendary stuff, now I can't do the armor that I need to fight and go forward. The star fragments that I would need, I did not even put that 2 and 2 together. So that's dumb me, but at the same time, it's delayed those star fragments, but they're gonna come back as I pull and pull and pull and pull and pull. We're gonna make a bunch of you guys, but yeah, okay, cool. And now in terms of platinum, as a matter of fact, let's see what it looks like for the platinum real quick. I have not enough, and I haven't mined my platinum yet today. But even when I mine it, you get like 30. So I put like 4, 8, so that's 6. That's still not enough pieces, I don't think. And I do not believe that I have enough resources on the other side that will allow me to build up this platinum. Let me see. Let's go to the shop real quick. Let's see if I have any of the other. There's a thing in exchange that I can do for platinum. This stuff. which I try to avoid, but it is there. It is possible because I'm damn near determined to get this cheerful armor. And so that way, when I get off stream and I end up playing later tonight, I can start working on Diane, working on getting better with Diane. Day after tomorrow, you can engrave armor for Diane. See that? See, Gojo, that's just you being so patient. That's you being so patient. I don't have that. You followed my stream for long enough to know my patience is like itty bitty. You are a patient, well thought out. You know what? I'm gonna do this today, and I'm gonna do this tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow, I'll be able to do this. I'm like, so how do I get this in the next 5 minutes? Preferably the next 3 minutes. Patience has never been my strong suit at all. But let's see. Let's see how far off I truly am. So when it comes to the engraving of that enchanted metal piece, the magic infused piece, sorry. And we'll put this up at the top so I don't have to scroll down every single time, since this is going to be the new goal. I need to get to 19, right? Cool. Right now, if I go farm, that will give me, how many pieces is it a day? Like 8 pieces a day? After you've done your mining and everything? You engrave for Gila instead? Okay. But then you've already done the farming on the, you do it with Galland, right? You farm from Galland, right? And see, if I hadn't farmed the wrong thing for Diane, I would have the platinum to do it for her now. It wouldn't be a double platinum issue, if that makes sense. I can make the other set wait. Ugh. So I'll have enough there. The next thing is to go find this platinum exclusive combination. So let's go do, I don't know. And if I did go to the shop, I don't think I have a bag that gives me any precious metals. I think I've already used that. Yeah, okay. Staring at it, wishful thinking. Then the shop one, I can only get like 4 pieces, which then makes it absolutely not worth it. Not even 4. I would get 3 pieces of platinum. Not worth it even a little bit. So then it would have to be a day after tomorrow situation. And yep, I already farmed everything today for Daisy's armor. Okay. With Daisy, you can get 14 to 15 plats per day with the new location. So wait, you say with Daisy. When you do the whole tracking thing, if she's on your team, you get more locations, or is it just that they added some new locations now? Itchy. Let's do one thing though. I think I'm gonna move her over to the Explore team because we don't need what, Drake? Some of the lightning things, but the fighter on the team is Meliodas, so we'll switch you off and put in Daisy. Don't boss rays give you platinum? Okay, wait, one of them does. There are 6 locations now for plats. Okay, cool. One of them did the other day for me. Hold up. Thanks Chief for joining, by the way. Let me look at that real fast. Need to go to the craft table. I don't know why I'm being so dense at the moment. A lot of stuff going in my head, mostly regrets. That's why I'm being so dense at the moment. Dungeon. That's why, because I hate that dungeon. I hate that dungeon with the passion that will never die. But I think there's a side boss there, like the golem, the one that's with all the rainbow crystals. I think it's there, where I got some platinum. today. I hate that. I hate that dungeon. I wish it was a boss challenge. But no, it's just bundle shop that merchant. What merchant gives up platinum? Hold up. Spider mini golem. Yeah, yeah. The ores. I don't get recommended because you will be going short on keys. Yeah, I think I did that today when I was exploring the spiders dungeon because that is part of what I'll do. That's what I was trying to do with the Gila dungeon, and I didn't realize I had to be able to like fly on wind to get to other places. But it's like I'll try to go through the dungeons, and whether I spend keys or not, just or that's what I've been doing lately. Is try to not spend keys or not, and see what the business is there. All right, so or see what the business is in those dungeons. I probably already bought the platinum. No, I haven't. Yeah. So that's five straight, sold out. Cool. Something tells me to get this gold. Is there anything? Nope, because I'm gonna wait for these premium things. Also, there is, well, I think that's in the King's Forest, King Fairy's Forest, where you can get there's an exchange there. But I think it's here too. Anyway, that part doesn't matter. I have some of my platinum that I need now. Check. Next up is still haven't done the mining part yet. So I'll switch over to my explore team. I'll use the bathroom real quick. I've already switched over to the team, and then I'll come back and try to find it. I told you above. For merchants, you didn't check. No, you wait. Where? Oh yeah, go to fairs and you can buy 5 there weekly. I literally missed it. Completely missed. There's been a lot of information going on today, Gojo. Clearly, have you seen me? I have not been on my A game today. Oh. Okay. Yeah, today has not been my best showing. I'm supposed to get off soon. What time is it? Yeah, like 15 minutes. Okay. All right. So we figured out, or I need to figure out how much more platinum I need. Is the effort worth it at this point? I'm trying my best to not have to wait till tomorrow because I'm impatient. Because now, given that 5 and everything else, I literally just have to wait till tomorrow. I can mine now, mine tomorrow morning, and be fine. 11. So I need 14. Mm, 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 mm. Probably after a daily run, Escanor will hopefully be potential 6. Well, fingers crossed. Hopefully. Like the we were talking about it before. The whole great sword thing, and me just finally admitting that I like him more with the great sword has kind of reinvigorated my joy of playing with him. And so part of this, actually, what I probably should be doing, do the mining, of course, but in order for me to, and this is how my brain works. I need to deviate. I need to like distract myself from wanting this set on Diane so bad by like focusing back on Gila. And that will keep me from wasting time like spending resources on platinum. Because what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna be like 1 or 2 short, then I'm gonna spend those other coins that I have that I could just wait, literally just wait to the next day tomorrow and get. As it stands right now, 16, I think we get 8 platinum bars a day after the mining and the whole like thing, right? I'll have it tomorrow. Literally, What, 18 hours? I'll get it. I could be patient. I'm not patient, but I could be. So let's see if I can distract myself enough. We're gonna go back to Gila, and we were working on her masteries. Not that one. They love tossing that lance in my face, right? Okay, so it was a sword and shield, and we needed to get the remaining these ones so that we can unlock it. I need 3 more of those. You only get one per field boss, right? So I'd have to attack 3 times. On field bosses, use 30 keys to get it. Resources on top of it. Okay, yeah, cool. Cool. I need to know, and it won't let me get over there, so maybe I should go check in my bag. But I need to know a more efficient way to do that, or figure it out. But I think it's just gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to go tag up a couple of monsters. Yeah, it only says monster drops. I'm gonna have to go tag up a couple monsters and then just be content with that. We've already run up on the red demon for today. However, because we were trying to, or at least I was trying to have some fun and figure some things out, we could run up on him again. He's already like respawned in his spot, right? I could do the, and I know he's gonna hate that too. I could do the Masteries dungeon, but yeah. I can't go to, I'm still sitting here. I can't believe how good that whole Abyss Gila 130K is. That is that's like a legendary tip. I appreciate that so much. Like that 5, though, oh, I appreciate that so much. If I had known that last night, man. All right. Anyway, I was gonna be funny and run at this with my Earth team, just for the comedy. You guys can laugh at me all you want to. It should be fine. It should be fine. And the red demon's weakness is Earth, right? Should be okay, right? But and actually Meliodas, I need to do P5, work on his masteries after I get done with Gila and Diane. So the order goes Gila now, then Diane, then Meliodas. And that will be the masteries potential order. All right. Okay. So change team. And this is all in an effort to distract me from the Diane Cheerful set that I will not be able to engrave until tomorrow, which is what the smart thing is to do. All right. Next, okay. So, bye y'all. Oh. So this is my first time running this team in this kind of scenario. So we'll see. This was part of the whole like theory crafting. Let's have fun. And it's probably gonna end up with me being stupid. Geo. All right, go. It's supposed to be this. Oh, I did it in the wrong order, but it's fine. Oh, I did it in the wrong order. Oh no. She is stacking up that burst gauge really fast. That is nice. All right, so come over. I had an order for, I had an order for the, the burst gauge is up. Let's go ahead and do this. Get on Dombey. Bet. I need to run around. Stack up that magic to 30. And then I should be able to nuke him. Stack up that magic to 30. And I should be able to nuke him now. Right? And he jumped, you POS. All right, so. Yep. Stop it. Stop it. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, this would be much better if I had the cheerful set. Then it would have been awesome. But right now, I guess I'm running her as a deep sub DPS, so the breaker thing is better. Get over there, Diane. Get him. Get him. Get him. Why is he doing his little dance? I don't like that. And I do my dance. Okay, so we're almost up to 30 for the energy charge. Yo, where are you running to, bruh? Game over. All right. So this was a successful run with them. There was like the order that I wrote down though, and I don't think I followed it quite the way I was supposed to. Special attack, special, normal till you get to the ult. Then you do special, normal, and then you repeat with Diane on the gauntlets. Start off with the normal skill, then special attack, normal attack, until you get to the ultimate. Okay. Pretty basic. All right. So I need to do that to 2 other bosses. All right. So guys, I'm going to depart. Now is the time I actually should be leaving. I should have left like 20 minutes ago. It has been fun. I learned a lot. A lot today. I have 3 pages of notes now. Just from this stream today. I did get a lot out of it. And I did make that video. So thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe, and a dislike, I'm okay with that as well. I may see you guys tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I might stream tomorrow, but we'll see. So thank you guys again. Hello, goodbye. What's up, Kev? Thank you guys again. I'll see